So wanted to go over a little bit of what I'm using in my theme. So this is MangoWM. This is TG mix mode. So I could keep adding more, and if I go back down here, it will do sort of the triangular split. And if I go to tiling, then I'll just do this here, which is really more of master, but it's called left tiling, which is more of like a left master. If I do center tiling, it'll be more of this here, and of course I could change all my stuff. But this is Mango, nothing too fancy, nothing too chaotic. A lot of cool features about Mango that I really, really enjoy. And one of the things that I have built in is I have SwayOSD to showcase, like, this is the volume. If I switch themes, then it shows you what theme I'm in. So it's just something like that I do like. In regards to my bar up here, my bar, this is more of a custom made bar. I'll come back to this actually. Let's come back to the bar. Let's go ahead and move over to my menu, or my app picker. I don't know what you call this, I guess app launcher. And this is Wofi. And so for the most part, nothing too fancy. This is Wofi, and then I do have Mako as well. So to see Mako, I have to trigger something like switching my theme. So for example, if I go to this here, you'll see the Mako notification is there. And it switched my theme. So let's go back here and switch this. So yeah, those are the things that kind of I have pre-installed. I don't like to have a panel. I'm not a fan of it. Even on my work stuff, it's always hidden. But yeah, this is that. Let me break away from this here a little bit to kind of show you my bar. Actually, let's go back here real quick. We'll just keep it like this. So I'll show you my. And I just noticed this. This is going to drive me crazy. Sorry, OCD kicked in. So the thing that I have with all of this stuff here is I have this bar up here that I'm starting to work on. So it's a work in progress. I literally started probably sometime today. I still need to work on my tray icons here. So this is my tray. If you notice right away, it's like the icon here, it's still showing its background color. I want that to be transparent, but we'll work on that. And so what I have here is a bar that I'm building off of AGS or Astal. And so I'll show you guys kind of what I've added. So let's start off with the volume. I mentioned if I switch the volume with my keys, then it'll reflect here. Now, unfortunately, I could use my mouse wheel, but I haven't added that to SwayOSD yet. If I click it, you'll see that now it has a bar, and same thing, I can use the mouse wheel. If I click it again, then it shows me both the percentage and the mouse wheel, and that's going to be a very common theme. You'll see that I do kind of that setup. This is my my weather widget, and it kind of runs as a ticker right now. So right now it's showing Monday, and then also Tuesday, and then it'll do Wednesday, and then it'll go to today, which is Friday, and it'll show the weather for today, as well as all the weather that's coming up. And I can move this with the wheel, so like if I really need to go to like, oh, what is Wednesday and so forth, I could show that. And then if I click it, it's just the icon. I click it is the weather for the current moment. Of course, if I hover, I have a hint text, and then if I do it again, it will kind of do that. Let me break away from C matrix here, just so we're not having that distraction. And then, so sorry, let me now I'm clicking everything too fast. Okay, way too many things. So this one here shows the description of the current weather plus the kind of description, and then this is my time here. So this shows time. I usually have it like this, just reminds me what day of the week it is, what day of the month it is. It doesn't have the month. I know what month it is, and if I really need to know, then this widget here would usually show me that anyhow. This here just shows me the tags. So like if I go back to tag 2, or if I go to tag 1, I kind of do that. If I have more than one tag enabled, which is one of the features that Mango has, then it'll show me that. So this is kind of what that feature is here. And so if I remove 1, then it only shows me 2, and it shows me 1 here. Let's go over here. So the reason why I have this open here is I was testing this widget here. This is for my Ethernet, and so that's download and upload. Or better yet, I'll show you here like this. So if I hit this here, and it's showing you my download speed, it's going to show you here in megabytes per second, not bits per second. And then when it's done, of course, it's done. And if I go to show more info and do upload, then the upload, which is at the bottom, will begin to kind of go off there. So yeah, I'm not doing this to show off my speed, but it was just more to show this off here. And so that's kind of how that works. We could close the browser. That one only has 3 modes, so just the bar with text, and none. This is my hard disk. I gotta fix this one because it's only showing percentage right now, the bar and percentage. And then CPU, same thing, percentage and bar. And then RAM has quite a few more. So with the RAM, if I click it once, it'll show me the percentage. Click it twice, show me how much I'm using right now. So I'm running 6 gigs. If I do 3 times, then it'll do how much space plus the percentage, or sorry, how much RAM I'm using plus the percentage. If I do again, then I go into the bar mode, so bar with no text, bar with percentage, bar with use and percentage, and then back to just the icon. And so for the most part, yeah, that's kind of what I got going on with my bar here. This is still all a work in progress. Other things that I'm using Wofi, theme switchers and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go to one of my favorite themes here. Is this guy over here. And so the mouse also changes. I don't know if I show that. So let me go back to this guy here. So the mouse is this little mouse here for this one. If I go to like this theme here, then it's more of a blue mouse. And this is going to be more of a red mouse. So yeah, it's theming everything. Super happy with the way this looks. And this gets saved too. So I have this as a setting. I have an INI file that saving all my settings too. And yeah, looking forward to maybe releasing this one day. So hopefully I didn't bore you guys to death. I hope you enjoy watching, and it's always obligatory to do a fast fetch before you end the day. So I'm on void at the moment, but I use all kinds of distros, so you could ignore this. That didn't look good. So let's do one more, and then we're gonna end the video. There you go. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.